Hello ladies, gentlemen, welcome back to another raid video. In the last one, we ended up pulling a 5-star Awakened Soul for our Frozen Banshee, so this is gonna be one of the goals for me to work towards 100%. But I've also just finished a tournament for Queen's Fury, and I can claim my maximum reward here, Immortal Soulstone. And now, because there is currently just 15 hours left for double chance of 6-star Perfect Souls, and let's take a look at what do we get. These are very hard for me to come by. Yikes! What is this? A Coffin Smasher 6-star soul. Oh, it's not even a rare that I would be using. That is a shame. That is an absolute shame. But it is what it is. I don't even think I have that guy. I don't even think that guy is good. So that is mildly unfortunate. But you know what else is unfortunate? Playing raid and not using a starter link. If you want to play raid for the first time, or you simply want to create an alt account, make sure you download raid through my link in the description, or you can scan the QR code that's on the screen right now. You will be receiving Zargala at level 1, Ugo as soon as you reach level 15, she is by far my best support champion, and then only during the month of March you can still get yourself Alice the Wanderer. She is such a good nuker, you really don't want to miss out. And currently raid is celebrating their 6th anniversary, so you can get yourself Supreme Galek by using the promo code Supreme6. He is a Void Legendary with super good kit, and honestly, this is by far the best time to start playing raid. Ooh, that's such a shame. If I had the revive right now, I could get all of my boys up, but I'm doing my second Nightmare hit of the day. It is also done on manual, and I will reach 19.1 million in this one. My first one was 15 million, I believe. I'm on 35 million for Nightmare, and I need to get to 39 million. So my strategy right now is going to be 3 keys put into Nightmare and then 1 key put into Brutal every single day. And that's going to give me good percentage chance to get a couple of Sacred Shards. Looks like the clan that I joined is not fully clearing Nightmare, but they're getting like somewhat close. So this could be like a good starting point for me. The goal is to reach 40 million damage with 2 keys in the near future, and right now I was pretty close. So I do think that if I manage to build out Banshee fully, I'll be able to reach that milestone. It is a brand new day, and with that we have a brand new event. There's Hero's Path going on right now with a lot of rewards, and we can get a 5-star soul for Queen of Hearts, which we don't have, 5-star soul for Knave of Hearts, which I also don't have, but also a Cat's Gaze, which is a very good relic. Now, I don't think I'll reach any of that, simply due to the fact that there's another fusion coming up very soon, but I do think I can get some of these rewards, and all we gotta do is we gotta upgrade some champions. So let's go ahead and use our energy mainly on just leveling up some chickens. So as you can see, every time we upgrade a champion and we just do random things, we're gonna get these points, heroes coins. And I'm not gonna overcalculate things, I'm not gonna overuse my supplies either, but I will be leveling basically everything that I have prepared, and we'll see where that gets us to. I feel like this video will end up being all about Frozen Banshee. She's now level 30, 3-star, let's go ahead and make her level 40. She is now 4-star, let's go ahead and immediately ascend her. And also, when it comes to upgrading skills, we will upgrade those probably during the next CVC, unless we manage to, like, get her done fast enough. But the way I'm gonna do this today is simply Brutal, stage 12-3. I'm gonna use Alice and Frozen Banshee, and then just level 2 chickens alongside. As soon as Frozen Banshee reaches 40, I'll make her 5-star, and then as soon as she reaches level 50, I'll make her 6-star, and then from level 1 to 60, or however long it takes, I will use Frozen Banshee in Minotaur in order to get her fully leveled there and get all the masteries there as well. So that's gonna be my day today and tomorrow and probably the next couple of days, and I do think I'll put a little bit of gems into it just to make sure I get her to the 6-star threshold. But yeah, we'll see how long this takes. And here's another tip that I haven't been using in the past. Before I sacrifice the champions, I will just put 2 brews into the 3-star champions, 4 brews into the 4-star champions, just to get a little bit of extra levels before I sacrifice them. And as you can see, I get decent bit of points for doing that as well. So we just do it like this. 2 into that one. This one I'm willing to sacrifice. 2 into that one. This one I'm willing to sacrifice. 2 into this one as well. You get the idea. And then once I upgrade it from 30 to a 4-star, I sacrifice 3 chickens. They're all level 15. He is now 4-star and we can upgrade his level and just throw 4 in here. That's gonna get me to level 21. Boom, this is now a fully prepared chicken. We then throw it over here in a reserve vault and he can now wait here until he will eventually be sacrificed. Also, the more I look at this hero's path, the more I'm interested in getting these legendary skill tomes. Because if I wanted to go for Cat's Gaze, I would need to not go for that. So I would need to go this way, get a key, this way, get a key, go down the middle, and then I would eventually land on the Cat's Gaze. But that might be a bit of a stretch for me, so I might look for other rewards that are great for our account, like skill tomes. Maybe I'll look for these skill tomes. We'll figure it out as we go. Another thing I used to do is I used to save every single one of my rare pulls, and that will change today. I will sacrifice literally most of the rares that are not part of the fusion, and I will double check just to make sure that they are okay to be sacrificed. But basically, if they have this blue symbol, I'm not gonna throw them away. But if they don't, they're getting immediately yeeted unless they are Dark Elves, High Elves, or Undead Horde. Because from those 3 factions, I actually use the rares. So they would end up being faction guardians. But most of these will end up getting directly sacrificed. Again, I will look every single rare up before I sacrifice it. Just so you know, most of the rares will end up being gone. Frozen Banshee is now level 40. It is time to push her all the way up to 5-star now. Let's go ahead and pull 1, 2, 3, 4 chickens into the collection. And now I can go ahead and upgrade Frozen Banshee. Let's go ahead and ascend. We now have 5-star ascension for the Frozen Banshee, and that's where we can go ahead and awaken her with a 5-star soul. That's basically why we did all of that. There it is, 5 stars out of nowhere. And we can now go ahead and click on the champions over here and put blessings onto our Banshee. Now, the best blessing to use on her is once again by far Phantom Touch. And look the amount of bonuses we get just because she is a 5-star. We're gonna get accuracy, resistance, crit damage, defense, attack, and HP. Let's just go ahead and choose Phantom Touch immediately. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and take a look at our stats. 182 accuracy already. I don't even have these artifacts yet, so let's go ahead and change that for now. A little bit more accuracy with this defense amulet. And then I need a ring as well, but I don't think I have a good ring. So I'll probably just end up using pinpoint for now. Let's just temporarily upgrade this to level 8, see what we get. Double attack roll. I actually hoped for a double defense roll, but let's go ahead and wear this for now. We have 223 accuracy, so we are gonna start hitting our A1 much more often and A3 as well. So this should be pretty fun. And I'm not stopped yet. I will continue leveling my Banshee alongside chickens. A couple of energy refills later, our Frozen Banshee is now tier 50, and I've also leveled a bunch of food alongside her. So now we need a couple of chickens to make her good. And luckily, I come prepared. In the reserve vault, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chickens already prepared to sacrifice. Arguably 11, but I'm kind of holding on those for a little bit longer. Let's move these to the collection. Let's go ahead and upgrade rank on some of the other chickens. For example, my Diabolist right here. There we go, Diabolist is now upgraded to a 5-star, and I also have 4 chickens already available. That looks good to me, another 5-star. And I want one more because I want to add a couple of levels to those guys before I sacrifice them further. So there it is, we're also gonna get rid of one of the chickens, so that's fine. And that is now Incubus being a rank 5 as well. Now, before I sacrifice this, I'm gonna go ahead and, as I said earlier, put a couple of levels into those. And since I don't have Bruise, the best way for me to do it is by just doing a couple of super raids on the 12-3. And then we're gonna be ready to push our Banshee to a 6-star champion. I'm pretty excited about it. And now that my 5-star champions are about level 22, I feel like that is a good spot to be at. Let's upgrade the rank. Let's click on the Frozen Banshee. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm okay sacrificing some of these chickens in order to make her go up. So with this click, we now make a decision that we are gonna be building Frozen Banshee to be our another clan boss damage dealer. There it is, the decision has been made, we're gonna fully ascend her. And now I can quickly touch on the gear situation for her. I plan on building her into a triple retaliation set with enough accuracy. So I'm gonna wait for the next gear enhancement event in order to push this gear up further. But the idea behind it is have as much defense as possible whilst having as much accuracy and speed as possible. My speed is definitely on the low end, but it's gonna get a little bit up as I upgrade these boots. But as you can see, HP percent here, defense percent here with accuracy, defense here with a little bit of speed. Again, these are low, like I'm gonna upgrade these items further on the next enhancement event. 1 accuracy, double defense here on the shield as well. Helmet could land on more accuracy as well. So we have like very basic, but I feel like somewhat decent retaliation set. And that's gonna make it 45% that I counterattack when hit. Pair that with my A1, which is always the hit that's gonna happen when I counterattack. We have 80% chance of placing a 5% poison. That paired with the fact that there's poison sensitivity here as well on the A3. After we book this champion up, we are definitely going to start utilizing her in the clan boss. Now, when it comes to my last banner here, I kind of want it to be pinpoint, but at the same time, I kind of wish I had pinpoint and accuracy, which I don't. But I think we already are looking good on the accuracy side of things, so we might go with this attack one here. It gives me a little bit of defense percent. It is a 6-star. I don't really have any defensive ones. Or do we put this accuracy with speed? I could put this accuracy with speed, to be honest, but I don't want to upgrade this too high up there. I feel like there's still a decision to be made, but if I do this, I get 20 accuracy. Okay, let's just roll this up to 12. You shouldn't ever do this outside of gear enhancement events. It landed on defense. Let's just use this as a reason to equip it. There we go. I don't have many other pieces with speed though, but maybe as we roll further, this could land on speed on the last roll, this could land on speed on the last roll. It will end up being fine for now, I think. But with that decision being done, since there is still a level up event going on right now, I'm going to upgrade her at least to like level 20 or maybe 30. And I will do Minotaur probably in the future for more of her experience. We're gonna be leveling her a little bit alongside some more chickens, because I could work on the next 6-star champion as well. I was hard considering Duke, but there is honestly a ton of options we could look into. Another thing I completely forgot about today is the clan bosses. Now, because I swapped clan, I think I made a small mistake and I didn't actually end up getting Chimera rewards, which is a little bit sad. But Demon Lord, look at this, we ended up clearing Nightmare yesterday with the clan. Even though most of the times they don't clear it, yesterday was the first time in a long time they managed to double clear it. So we're actually gonna get 2 times ultimate chest reward in Nightmare already. And just to put it in perspective, I believe this is pretty solid for somebody playing the game for 50 days. Do let me know in the comments if that is good or not. But being able to get Nightmare max chest, I think it's a very good progress. So, we could actually get a sacred shard here. Let's take a look. We get some potions and we actually finally will start getting some 5 and 6-star pieces, I believe. And the second one gives me nothing too special, but I'm just happy I can start clearing these. And from Brutal, obviously, we 1-keyed max chest as well. And legendary attack flat gauntlets. Just gonna sell this immediately before I get baited. And we get a 5-star immortal weapon with pretty decent substats. We're gonna keep this one. I will continue manually hitting Nightmare, making sure I get myself 40 million damage every single day. And we'll see where that gets us in the future. He will be my solution for the Dreadhorn Doom Tower boss, where I'm basically stuck, and I have been stuck for multiple days. So we need to get this guy due to the block damage buff. If I'm able to gear him correctly, level him to 60, he should be able to clear the boss in the Doom Tower that is holding me back. And it's also keeping me from getting a ton of the rewards, basically. So we are going to try and do some Valdemar straight, and hopefully we will land on our Templar. There it is, we finally got him, and we can start building him up right now. Templar is on the account. We ended up getting a rank 3 in this tournament. It wasn't actually a dragon tournament, it was a queen thingy tournament, but we get a little bit more relic materials. And let's quickly take a look at what we get from the chest this time around. We get a couple of helmet charms, not too bad. I've had a lot of time to think what I want to do with the hero's path, and if I get 25,000 points, which I will, I can go for a legendary skill book. I'm definitely not gonna do enough to get to the Cat's Gaze, but if I get 25,000 points, it's 1 legendary skill book. If I get 50,000 points, it's 2 legendary skill books. I think I'll go for 25,000, because then I'll be able to upgrade Alice just a little bit more. I would be hoping that it lands on A2, and I think at that point we'd be fine. I will probably fully book her out. I mean, 2 more books, it should be perfectly okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this, do all my dailies right now very fast, and just continue leveling my Templar. Templar is now level 40. It is time to upgrade him further. Let's click on the upgrade rank. Do I already have enough? That's 1, 2, 3. I could give a little bit of levels to some of my other 4 stars and we should be good to go. And again, this is always worth doing just when there is a champion leveling tournament going, because look, for just that click I get 140 points. That's a lot of points. And now I can go ahead, click on the Templar, and we go ahead and sacrifice this, this, and that. And let's go ahead and click upgrade. He's now a 5-star. And we can also go ahead and quickly ascend him further. He's now 5-star ascension as well. When it comes to skills, I'm not gonna bother too much. I'm gonna use all of these skill tomes on Frozen Banshee, but I'm kind of waiting a little bit, maybe for the CVC. But if the CVC is not gonna come, I'll just use it anyways, because I want to start using her in Clan Boss as fast as possible. But what I can do right now on my Templar is I can look to equip some jewelry as well. Now, right now his stats aren't great. Obviously, he's level 1, but I have 1 immortal and 1 regenerating set with speed boots, defense chest, defense gloves, double speed on the weapon, and then double defense on the helmet, 1 defense, 1 HP on the shield. It's only 4-star. I don't really have good immortal stuff, but I think it's gonna end up being fine. But now on the ring and amulet, I really need to look for high defense. This is HP with double attack, this is HP with defense, so this could end up being really good actually. Let's take a look. I will probably end up using that, but I could also look into some of my pinpoint stuff. This is HP with no percentages, HP with no percentages again. Okay, so my amulet might be a bit of a problem. Okay, this is a defense amulet, but with no defensives. Okay, I have really bad amulets here, I can see. First, I'm gonna just upgrade this to 8, see if it rolls on double defense or HP percent. I think it's just gonna be best if I just put straight up HP ring with like these defensive stats, put it up to 12. There's no gear enhancement, so I'm wasting a little bit of money here. But I'm gonna be using that temporarily. Obviously the stats are still low, but as soon as we get him to 6-star, it should be better. I do not like our amulet situation at all though. I have like no defensives on any of my amulets here. Maybe this, if it double rolls on resistance, could be alright. It rolls once on resistance. If I push it to 12... Oh, that was kind of expensive. We got accuracy. Yeah, we'll just end up using this. It's fine. It also gives me just a little bit more accuracy, which I don't even think I'll need. Alright, so we are now on the final stretch. I'm gonna continue using a little bit of my gems because I want to continue progressing my Doom Tower as fast as possible, because every day I wait, well, the worse it gets, right? So let's go ahead, keep leveling chickens, and push Templar to level 50. I actually refuse to believe this. I came into this Dreadhorn floor 50 where I've been stuck for weeks with the level 25 5-star Templar, and I cleared it first try. And he's not even built out, but it was weird because I somehow managed to survive the bombs, kind of like on accident really. So that is great news, but I'll still build out Templar because for the later stages, like, you need him. And now I can just push further and see where we get to. Alright, man, I was really stuck on that floor for a long time, and you don't want to be stuck on these floors, especially as a free-to-play, because you want to be getting all of these rewards. Like, look at it, all these energy, silver, charms, like, all of this you want to be getting like every month basically. And if you can't clear the stages, you're basically missing out even on the like void shards and stuff like that. So that is always a top priority, to be pushing Doom Tower at least normal all the way till the end if possible. So that's really cool to see. I can now start climbing tower and hopefully I don't get stuck again. I have done a ton of champion training and I now have 25,000 points. But what can I actually get with 25,000 points is gold books. And that's the goal I'll be going for right now. Now, looking at the left and the right path, I would get this, which is kind of useless for me at the moment, this, which is kind of useless, and then book. Here I would get 200 more diamonds, so my logical choice is the left side, and then I can also get this soul stone. So let's go ahead and grab this, grab that, grab 50 relic materials, and now let's not make a mistake, let's go ahead and grab gems, chaos dust, and let's also grab ourselves the legendary skill tome here. That's perfect. Now if I get 4,000 more points, I will just purchase Epic Skill Tome here. If I were to get 25,000 more, I would go for this, but I know for a fact I'm not getting 25,000 more. I'm probably not even getting 4,000 more. because all the remaining of the energy that I have a little bit of a surplus of it, I will actually use in Minotaur. And I will be leveling up my Banshee at the same time as getting all of her masteries. That's kind of the game plan right now, in order to further progress my clan boss damage. And I have another 6-star available to be created, literally right now. I have all the chickens needed, but so far I haven't actually needed my Templar as a 6-star yet. I was able to do everything as a 5-star, but as soon as I need to do that, I will push him to 6-star, and if I get something better, I can then push that to 6-star instead, or simply wait for the next event that's going to happen. So that's why let's go ahead and use all the energy on the Minotaur instead. I have been patiently grinding masteries for the Frozen Banshee, and I'll probably start utilizing her in the Demon Lord as early as today. But there is one more thing we have to do, and usually I hate doing this outside of the CVC event, but for this champion particularly, it's going to be too important. And as you can see, we have 10 books, and we want to use all of those books. First of all, being able to place poison sensitivity in 3 turns rather than 5 turns is super important, due to the fact that my A1 each hit has an 80% chance of placing a 5% poison, but the target has to be under poison sensitivity. So by simply booking out this skill, I create a bunch of damage for myself. And then we have bonus damage and bonus buff chance all the way up to 100%. So we need this to be fully booked out, this to be fully booked out, and even this one, attack one enemy and filling the turn meter of all allies by 2% for each debuff on the target. I'm not sure if you manually create so she never uses this spell, because you can do that, but this also reads pretty nicely. I mean, this would give a bunch of speed to all my other champions throughout the fight. So let's go ahead and just use 6 books at a time. Right now I'm thinking maybe they all go into this one, you never know. I know I'm not gonna get any points for this, but it is what it is. Right, so we got it in the Cruel Exultation already. Oh wow, it all went into A2. Right, that's I think pretty unlucky. So now we might as well use every book we have. And okay, we didn't land on the Frozen sensitivity, and a bunch of it landed on the A1. Yeah, we're gonna need more books, but luckily it is a rare champion, so the books should not be that hard to come by. In fact, to speed up the process, there is another thing I could do. I just noticed I can go over here in the clan section, I can go into the clan shop, and I can just buy 5 skill tomes here. So this way, I make sure that my Banshee is fully upgraded already. And just like that, we have everything we wanted, right? Yeah, 7755, perfect. So everything's maxed out. She is not fully geared yet, only on the 12. With these jewelry, amulet, and banner being very bad, but other pieces being decent. And I'm going to already try to do some clan boss hits with her with those stats. Not enough yet. So what could be the reason for that? I need 14 more levels on the Banshee. I need all the gear upgraded. She must be dying a little bit too soon. But still, good test. And I just needed to get the next key restocking, and all the future hits will go into Nightmare. We'll test it out there. For now though, let's claim this energy and let's use all of it again in the dungeons, in the Minotaur, and let's just get this Banshee fully mastered out. So with my very limited understanding, I decided to do a little bit of a team AI for the clan boss fight. Now again, I'm not yet upping my Banshee to 60 or upgrading any of her gear before the gear enhancement, so the damage is still gonna be lower than it should be. But for Alice, I make it so she doesn't use A2 and she uses A3 as often as possible. For Banshee, I made it so she never uses A2, even though it gives the turn speed boots. You want to be using A1s as much as possible, but you only use A1s once the A3 is on cooldown, so I have it always use the A3 whenever possible. This round 1, round 2, round 3, I don't really know how it works, because clan boss is, I think, just round 1. But I just did it in all 3 just to make sure. Again, I don't have a full understanding of it. For KO, I did the same thing, use Disintegrate whenever possible, and don't use the Acid Rain, because we're not killing anything with it, and I want to apply as many poisons as possible. So we're using A1 for the tiny bit of poison, and A3 for a lot of poison. Tagore just uses the speed whenever possible, the rest is AI. And Ugo, I have it fully done by AI, so the game decides what we're gonna do. And we can actually watch how the fight performs. Maybe it performs good, maybe not. And I'll see the stats on Banshee. Obviously, she needs to get much stronger. But I just want to kind of analyze where she's at right now. So there we go. There's the poison sensitivity dropping. And now she's putting 2 poisons per hit. And I just want to see how long she survives for. And this is her without masteries, without level 16 gear, and without level 60 in total. And as you can see, every hit double poison comes through. That is very, very useful. So right now she gets stunned, but she gets cleansed. That's really good from Ugo. Having a cleanser maybe is like nice thing. So either I'm gonna have Ugo or I'm gonna put in Wither. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Okay, so that's annoying. All the stuns go over to the Banshee right now. I don't know if there's something I can do so that wouldn't happen. Yeah, and then Ugo sometimes uses cleanse when she's not even stunned, which is definitely, if I manual this, the damage will for sure be higher. I can already see this at the very start. But I'll get to you back at the end of this auto run and we'll see how much damage we got. Alright, and there it is. 16.2 million damage on auto. Frozen Banshee damage, 2.8 million. And that is without the War Master Mastery, with no gear, with no nothing. I'm looking forward to building her out completely. It's gonna be good. I think I'm happy with my decision of building her out already. And she's not even on the final form yet. Not even close to the final form in that matter. So, very good news for the future of the clan boss. I just found another amazing use for my Banshee, and it's this guy, the Iron Twins. She absolutely nukes his health bar if the counterattacks come through. That is not bad, that is not bad. I'm trying to push this, obviously, either to stage 6 or even stage 9. I don't have energy right now though, so we have to wait a little bit. It is time for us to use another promo code. Spring Tricks 2 GT. I believe this is it, let's take a look. There it is, we get a 4-star chicken, a little bit of energy, and I believe we also got a little bit of silver. Yeah, chicken, silver, energy, beautiful. I am getting dangerously close to being done with Minotaur on my Frozen Banshee. She's currently level 50, but we're not that far off, so all the energy is still going into her. I'm just hoping for a gear enhancement event soon, so I can put her gear to level 16. I've been doing a lot of arena over the last couple of days, so I'm ready to push my Arbiter missions further. First of all, 10 times Spider on auto, completed. 2 champs are equipped with the ring, amulet and the banner, completed. Upgrade an affinity bonus to level 7. Now, I should realistically wait for a CVC in order to do that, because that is a lot of points I'm about to use. However, CVC just happened, so just blink, we're gonna do it right now. That pushed to 7, a lot of energy for that, and then clear stage 14 or higher of the Arcane Keep 10 times on auto. We're gonna go ahead and push this. I want to get all the way to Spirit Keep, because that is currently unlocked. Stage 14 was cleared 10 times, and now we need to mix some Super Arcane Potions. And we're actually gonna get some Ancient Shards for it as well. Alright, it took me actually quite a lot of energy to farm enough, but mix 10 Superior Arcane Potions. Let's take a look. So, I have a lot of these. Looks like I can do 8, and then I need 13 more. So let's do this. We mix those first. And now we make this 1 million silver gone, just like that. For something that we don't really need. But it's done, and we get a little shard for it. And that's all I wanted to do. And now I can clear stage 14 10 times on auto. So fun fact, I'm a lot stronger than I last was when I did this. And right now my Banshee with my Kale can just nuke this alongside Alice. So yeah, on auto, I'm just clearing it so much faster. It's crazy how much I've developed my characters in such a short period of time. So that was stage 19. Absolutely no problem, and that makes me think I can do stage 20 on auto. Exact same situation here with the spirit potions. We finished all of those 10 on auto, but I don't have enough to finish mixing 10 superior ones. I can make 7, and then if I add all of those, that would be 87, so I need to get 13 more. So I guess that's where all my energy will be going until I have enough. We have used a lot of energy on this, but mix 10 superior spirit potions. Let's go ahead and complete it. First, we're gonna need 7 more of those. And now I can make 10 of these, another million down the drain. But it is now done. So missions completed, and now I need to clear stage 14 or higher of the Magic Keep. So I believe that is going to be on Wednesday. So I have 2 days available. When it comes to Demon Lord, I already collected my Brutal rewards. They were nothing special. Let's take a look at our Nightmare rewards. Ooh, we got a shard. I'm happy with that. And I will go ahead and try to do a quick battle here. But before I do that, actually, hold up. I think there is a gear enhancement event going on right now, so I could actually upgrade some gear first. Completely forgot about that, but I was waiting on this. Yeah, gear enhancement event is going on right now. I only have 3 million coins, but I can definitely get some useful pieces a little bit stronger. So as you can see, I have full retaliation set. That's pretty solid. Speed, I definitely want higher. First, I'm gonna check my jewelry though. I don't have any defensive rings, unfortunately. And I don't have any defensive amulets. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. This one though is 6-star resistance with double HP. This could be good. Let's try to push this to 12. Let's see if we get defense percent as well. We get attack percent. I don't know if this is worth replacing just yet. Okay, so let's just go to the beginning. First, I'm gonna take a look if I have any better retaliation sets, because it's been a while since I've geared this. I don't think I can possibly find better boots. I mean, they have double HP roll, so let's just go ahead and push those to 16 immediately. Getting defense percent is the best possible roll that I could have gotten then, so that's very good. We're gonna use a little glyph on it as well. So those boots are now actually pretty solid. I could even justify ascending them, but I'm not gonna be doing that right now. This is by far the best retaliation body I have, so let's go ahead and upgrade this to 16 as well, I think. If it lands on HP, it would be really good. Nice, even better. That is really solid, actually. And now my HP situation is a little bit bad, but let's take a look at the gauntlets as well. And this is gonna give me the most defense by far, so let's go ahead and see if I get HP percent here as well. That would be extra great. We get accuracy, which is also not bad, actually. And I can probably justify giving her a little bit more speed as well. And why not a little bit of attack percent? Might as well give it a little bit of defense. And whilst we're at it, give it a bit of accuracy as well. And we are completely out of coins, so even if I wanted to put more to her, I couldn't. So the stats right now are gonna be as follows. 176 speed is honestly not too bad. We have 3.3k defense, 27k HP, so hopefully we get either HP or defense percent on the weapon, HP or defense percent here as well, and HP or, yeah, HP percent here. If I can get any of those, like, my Banshee is gonna be strong, like, really strong. But with that, I'm now ready to send her directly into Clan Boss, and let's see the damage on Complete Auto on Nightmare difficulty. And I wanna be using both Kale and her, so like this team without Wither. 14.2 million, so not too bad, but I still need 3 keys, right? Ooh, I forgot about this. I saw this on the phone in the morning and then I was like, wait, I should probably record this. Here is my very first gold 5 chest reward. So, didn't quite make it to platinum, but I did get fairly close. And this should be very good rewards. Let's take a look. Oh, that is a lot of things. Hold up. A bunch of gems, but let's start at a weapon. Speed in the substats, attack percent and crit percent. That is already great. Attack flat chestplate, we're gonna sell this. HP percent chestplate 5-star with speed, we're gonna keep this. Defense with HP percent, crit rate percent, that can be really good. Another divine helmet with only speed. Okay, if it rolls multi-speed, I think it's fine. Another helmet, no speed substats, no percentage defense substats, not the best. And we got another weapon with crit rate and crit damage, not the best set for that. And lastly, we get the shield with not the best substats. Okay, interesting though. Let's see if I can make it to platinum in a week. But most importantly, the plan right now is I need to push enough arena to push this up to level 8. I will need 800 medals for that. I currently have 92, so it's gonna be a process. But also, I've noticed this. I've never used anything here. I did not even see this section. So this comes from Live Arena, and you can focus on specific areas in the game. Potion Keep, Faction Wars, Ice Golem, Fire Knight, Dragon Lair, Spider's Den, Doom Tower, so maybe we'll look into this. Iron Twin, Demon Lord, so there we go. We're gonna look into Demon Lord buffs as a top priority. And again, we have accuracy, we have resistance, crit damage, speed, ignore defense, defense, attack, and HP. I think I'll probably look into more accuracy here, right? Accuracy is always great, so let's just go ahead and use 100, and then we might as well use 300 more. And we now have 16 more accuracy when it comes to the clan boss. Not bad. The upgrade we were waiting for. Here is the War Master. I wonder how much this will change the damage output on the clan boss due to the fact that Frozen Banshee also has counterattack, which should also sometimes prog this. So there we go, it is now unlocked. The last two are going to be this and this, I believe, but they are not like a top priority at the moment, so Banshee is gonna be doing really good from this point on. With Frozen Banshee being level 53 and pretty nicely skilled up, I was able to have another faction pushing over the stage 7 limit, so I wonder how deep I can go with these. Undead Hordes, combination of Skartorsis and Frozen Banshee can push me even further here. Let's see how deep I can go. The counterattack set on my Banshee is actually really helping, and I think I'll be able to clear a lot of stages just because of that. I mean, she's way too tanky for these mobs to do anything to her, and then she keeps counterattacking, so it's like really solid. Look, that is like really good. She's so strong. And we were able to go all the way down to stage 11 without any issues. Very fast clears too. I feel like the biggest idiot at the moment. I thought I was stuck in Cursed City because I couldn't complete stage 2. But there is normal. I have not been doing any Cursed City at all on the account because I thought I couldn't do this, but there are stages that I can complete here. I feel so dumb. Now I can do 8 stages every day. Let's see if I get stuck on normal somewhere. I am so stupid. We have now done 35 live arena wins, so let's take a look at what we get in this special chest. We get this quartz, which I don't know where you use them, and we also get impulse set, which gives me speed and chance to reduce random skill cooldown, so that is interesting. And then we get Zeal set, which gives me crit damage and 3% damage for every 25% HP this champ has. Ooh, so more HP, more damage kind of item set. Okay, interesting. That's a 6-star with speed and crit damage. I can see this being pretty good. And then we also get a little bit of energy refills. I am trying to do all my arena battles every day, but I don't like overdo it, basically. Let's take a look at this chest. Nice, we get a shard, we get another ancient shard, very good. And we also get nothing there. And funnily enough, I am actually considering leveling Apothecary one more level up and replacing him with Tagor for the clan boss, due to the fact that he does also bring in the turn meter boost, which is something I don't have right now. So I think this could be a solid option, but we will see. I will make this decision after the next set of pulls. And with this click, we are about to do it. 20% more chance to counterattack an enemy whenever they apply a stun, sleep, fear, whatever, all of these debuffs. Here it is, and another champion fully mastered out. Banshee is starting to look really good. The only real thing missing on her is good ring, good amulet, and good banner. I am very happy with all the other pieces right now, to be honest. The stats on her are over 3.6 thousand defense and also 30,000 HP. Both of that is honestly really good. Accuracy is way above what I even need, and speed is, well, not great, but enough. Speed is honestly enough for what we are using right now. As always, I will give you a very quick rundown at the very end of today's video. I have been playing Raid for 54 days at this point, and I think this is a suitable time to end it today. We finished building up our 6th 6-star champion. The last 3 levels we'll just get while, you know, normally playing the game. I don't need to specifically focus on it. And just as a reminder, guys, if this is your first time hearing about Raid and you just want to play it for the first time ever, or maybe you want to create your brand new alt account, make sure you scan the QR code or you download the game through my link in the description. Get yourself Zargala, Ugo at level 15, get Alice as well if you do all of this in March still, and do not forget to use the promo code Supreme6 and get yourself Supreme Gallic as well. By far the best time to start your raid journey. And whilst you're still here, subscribe to the channel. We post 2 raid videos a week, and I've been having an absolute blast over the last 2 months. So thank you for all the support. I'll see you again very soon with another video.